Good morning, chat. My name is Penbu and did this earlier. Good morning, chat. My name is Penbu and the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux, and today we are playing Tetris 99. This is the second stream for today. Just before this, we had done an arrangement of Jelly Hoshiyumi's Luminary, and now we are picking up the theme. There's an event going on. The Kirby Air Riders 50th Maximus Cup. I'm surprised they didn't do anything bigger for the Maximus Cup for the 50th one. But here we go. But get 100 points, 100 event points, and we unlock the Kirby Air Riders theme. And we're also going to pick up the tickets for today, and then roll over to midnight and pick up the tickets for the next day, as usual. Good morning. Wait, hi. Yes, welcome back, FrostVT. Yeah, so there's this thing called Universal Greeting Time, where whenever you come into chat, you say good morning, no matter what time it is for you or anyone else, and whenever you leave, you say good night. Once again, regardless of whatever time it is for anyone else. It makes it a whole lot easier to deal with. Yeah, Tetris 99 menu theme is such a bop. What the heck? Yeah. Yeah, it's the music in this game is pretty good. It is an actual thing. Actually, let me send you the link here. Universal Greeting Time. Is it this one? Is it this one? There's a Wikipedia article for it. Or no, there's no article for it. It was just. I think this is one link that says it. I don't know if this was. I don't think this was the original one. But it definitely says something like that. Anyway. Oh, did I actually send on Twitter? Let me just make sure that my live tweets have gone out. Yeah, that one went out. It did not on Twitter. Blue Sky managed to do it. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try this one again. Post, please. There we go. Normally I don't do live tweets anymore. I used to do them, but it became a bit of a hassle, and now I just do 1 hour notices, and presumably anyone who's actually interested will probably see it. But yeah, so today we have complete 5 T-spins in Tetris 99 online battles. It's pretty easy. There are a total of 100 lines in Tetris 99 online battles. It's also pretty easy. Finish in the top 20 of a CPU battle every time. Let's we do that. And clear 100 lines in 150 line mode. That is also fairly simple. The easy stuff for today. Nothing to do with badges. Badges that are a little bit more difficult. But let's get this theme first, and then let's go. It's been a while since I've played Tetris with any level of seriousness. So hopefully I'm not too rusty, but it should be fine. It's also Tetris 99, which is extremely forgiving. But first impressions, I like the theme. At least visually, it seems very clean, very bright. Which is a bit of a problem, I think, sometimes for other themes. Because sometimes they're a little too dark. Okay, I did not mean to set up a 4 wide, but it's also Tetris 99. Nobody's going to complain about it. I feel like the sound. Can't say I'm too big of a fan of the sound, but I mean, it's okay. They've done worse before. It's not. I don't think it's bad. So far, not too bad. Not too bad. I can't do that. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna have to put up with that. One of the problems here is I can't see properly. I have to dock points for that. No, something about the contrast here. Or maybe it's just because of the red. Might be the red. So yeah, I think the normal one is fine. Just when it gets to the red part, not so much. With how the main menu track was, I'm kind of not vibing with the in-game track. It's happy if it's in congruous with the SFX. Yeah, so when they have these different themes, and they're all based on, or they're all inspired by the what do you call it? The series that they're trying to promote. So they come out with these themes every once in a while, and some of them are hit or miss. But the regular theme, which I can switch to later just to show it off. The regular theme is actually pretty decent. I think there are about 3 themes that I would be okay with using. One is a normal theme. The other is the Game Boy theme, and the other one is the Oceans, whatever it was, that I use as my main. I see. Did you casually think that purple time in the death hole like was nothing? Oh yeah, you've seen nothing yet. Let me see if I can set up an S-spin triple. Which I don't think I'm going to be able to do anytime soon. Oh, actually, no, I should be able to do it. I can just keep that one. I just need... Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Yeah. Now watch this. SRS. Used to play Tetris back in the old machine, so seeing Turbo Chads on Touch 9 terrifies me. Yeah, it's it can be a little bit intimidating if you're not used to it, but it really is just a lot of lights, I think. Tetris 99, although you have a whole lot of stuff going on in the background, it's also extremely forgiving. How does game even register a top quantum tunneling through hole? So there's this thing called a kick table, where if the tile can't rotate normally, it goes through a number of positions that it checks, and one of the positions just happens to be move it down that far. There are diagrams you can find online on what they look like. But yeah, super rotation system is what the modern game looks like, or the modern rotation system looks like. And yeah, it lets you do crazy things like that, which is kind of fun to show off. Occasionally, it's actually useful for recovering from bad positions, but yeah, normally not a ton of use unless you're in something like Tetrio, where they actually reward you for that. I misread that. Yeah, pretty much ignore the backgrounds like random effects like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine used to have. I can't say I've ever played that one. I've played Puyo Puyo. which is what that was based on. I don't remember it having any random effects in the background. Oops. Yeah, and you can see how forgiving this is because I'm making all these mistakes and I'm still okay. You would not survive, or I would not survive this for TGM. When your foe makes a certain chain combo causes tiles to spawn on your board, except unlike Tetris 99, to spawn at the top instead of the bottom. Yeah, so yeah, like pretty much exactly how Puyo Puyo has it. I mean, it pretty much is just reskinned Puyo Puyo. But the first version, and not anything after that. I have a lot of respect for people who play Puyo Puyo because in many ways it's actually harder than Tetris. Getting attacked by others is essentially random if you focus on your own game and don't have an odd playstyle if you're sabotaging your other person's build. I suppose, yeah. I think these days people do board watch a little bit more, because that is, at least with the changes they've made to Puyo Puyo 2, or rather, yeah, the change in the rules that they made for Puyo Puyo 2, it makes more sense to do timing like that because you can actually cancel out other people's garbage. And clearly, evidently, that's they've hit on something good because that's the rule set that they've kept for pretty much all the other games, or all subsequent games. I was second. Oh well, that means we just need one more. Oh, go again. Yeah, it took me a while to get up to be able to win. I think it took me, how many months did it take me? I think at least half a year before I could get a win. I started Tetris 99 back in 2021, something like that, and it took me between 6 months and half a year before I actually end up winning games. What am I looking at here? Yeah, something like that. I'm feeling a little bit slow. I'm not sure why that is. bit of a questionable move here. Alright guys, ready to immediately send you to the afterlife. Yeah, it's when you get up to that high, like top 10, it gets very quick to, or yeah, you can, the garbage gets sent pretty quickly. If you're not careful, and especially if you're near the top, you can get hit pretty fast. Why am I doing a 4 wide? 4 wides are kind of rude because there's effectively no other way to counter a 4 wide other than another 4 wide. But they're also a very common strategy in Tetris 99, so it's kind of okay. Questionable. I get yeah, one of those. Another T-spin here, another Tetris there. Do a donation. Kill my back-to-back. Yeah, okay. It's good to know that I still got it. Even if I am a little bit out of practice. Seeing T-spins that I perhaps may not have seen. Whoops. No, sometimes you gotta just take a break from the game to get better at it. You can't take a break for too long, because otherwise your skills will rust. That's some of the truest words I've ever heard. Yeah. There are many times where I frequently get a little bit frustrated at Tetris, and I just gotta take a break for a little bit. Sometimes taking a break from the game is the best way to get good at it, so that's how I got... Oh, whoops. That's how I got good at games like Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, League, and Dota. Yeah, let's let your brain figure things out in the meantime. Periods of rest are important. Epic Legend Cross 12, man. This looks fun. Oh, yeah, Tetris 99 is pretty fun. If you have a Switch and you have the online subscription, you do have this available for free. I messed up again. Not registering my inputs. But did I use a T-piece? Crap. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Overwatch Rivals needs extra breaks because of how overwhelmingly toxic they are in comparison to the other two. Yeah, that's fair too. I don't have this problem because I don't play those games. I am pretty particular about the games that I play. So they either have to be If they're on PC, it has to be available DRM free natively on Linux, or they're available on Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is kind of my my cheat platform. If I could, I would play just free and open source games, but that's not really realistic. So I'm okay with just settling for DRM free. Oh, that is not looking good. Can I? No. 4th place. I think it's still enough to get the theme, but anything is free and open source required the right way, so I heard from Salty Seas. Not quite how that works, but I actually do, you know, prefer to uphold licenses and all that and respect them. But I understand the sentiment from other people. All right, so we have the theme. I did say actually I would show off the normal theme, so I'm gonna do that. So this is what the normal theme sounds like. We're gonna do that inside of the CPU battle. There are 100 lines. Give them a little bit of extra difficulty here. Can I do more? Not like this. Maybe like this, actually. No, not like this. Oh well. And it doesn't clash with the SFX. Yeah, the default theme is very well made. If you know anything about other Tetris games, this game was actually made by the developers of Tetris Grandmaster, and people have said the Tetris Grandmaster has really good music too. Yeah, there's a little nod to the Tetris theme too. Actually, I think the Tetris guideline requires them to have that in some form. I only experienced with Tetris on the old arcade machine and the old Nokia phone. The arcade machine might have been, if it wasn't Tetris the Grandmaster, it would have been start with an A. What was it? I don't remember now. But yeah, I think there were 2 versions of arcade Tetris. No, that's not the one. Get in there. I know I could fit that in there. Okay, we're gonna maybe try again, because I do want to try to get that in there. Pretty sure you rotate it in this way. Oh, there you go. There, we're here to clear 100 lines. I think... I'm not sure how many lines we've cleared. But we might be a little bit short. Pretty lenient. We'll let you keep your piece stuck there for 7 rotations. I think you can do up to 16. If I'm remembering right, something around the something around that that number. Now, there is this thing, if you want to go look it up, called the Tetris elevator, where you can keep a piece going pretty much indefinitely. Wholesome powers of 2 in video games. Yeah, I don't think it's, I don't know if it's necessarily because of that, but you know, powers of 2, you can't resist them. But yeah, if you want to see an example, oh whoops, if you want to see an example of how this game is a little bit broken, you can go look up the elevator. Alright, so, question. Did we reach 100, Oh, no, we didn't. It wasn't 100 lines. It was top 20. Very easy. Whether it's constraint or a stylistic choice, the powers of 2 are always there to comfort you in darkest days. And it's true. Alright, I got 1 all clear. One moment. Sorry for that. Okay, so the next one, I go ahead and apply this theme that we have here. Yeah, that's what the default theme sounds like. And it is pretty well done. The later themes, some of them are hit or miss. We got about 10 minutes to get this this next ticket here. Come on. All right, so it's 100 lines in yeah, it's 100 lines to just finish the marathon mode. I should not have done that. Yeah, the fastest way is just to get Tetrises over and over again. And then every other... Oh, no, I guess we're not getting this one. Oh, well. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. Every other Tetris you can use an eyepiece for something else. Should be able to get this done in about 10 or 5 minutes. 5-6 minutes. Whoops. Not like that. Alright, we're gonna T-spin triple that. Very casually. So those T-spin triples are actually worth more than Tetris's. They're also a lot riskier to do. And harder. Get in there. Well, I guess we're not getting that. All right. Gotta skim that off. How are we only at 95? I guess it's only been 3 minutes. There's some really fast people who can do this in much less time than that. I think Dormy has a playthrough where he does 999 lines in 20 minutes or something like that. It's crazy fast. Not here for points, I'm here for lines. Why am I doing T-spins? Oh, nope. 133. We're already at 5 minutes. More than I would expect it. No, I had expected to take. Well, I guess this is about right for the play that I'm doing right now. Because every line clear takes time. Because there's an extra delay, which means you want to try to clear as much as you can in one go. Oops. I'm gonna give up on that one. Sure, I should be able to put that in. You want to try to clear as much as you can in one go, which means you want to try to clear as many touches as you can. Alright, those are all the tickets for today. Then we just gotta stall for a little bit. I'm gonna do that in team battle. Team battle doesn't get the theme. A lot of the higher rank. I've heard a lot of the higher ranking players hang out here. And especially if the theme is bad. because the theme doesn't get applied here. All right. Red team it is. Go ahead and set up for... there's no point in doing PCO here. So may as well just stack normally for now. That is not normal. Oh, what am I doing? So, the modern Tetris guideline specifies a randomizer for the game. So, if you're used to older versions of Tetris, you might think that Tetris is actually random. And it is, in a sense. It's just less random than you might think it is, because the way that the modern randomizer works is you put all 7 pieces in a bag, you shake them up, and then you take them out one by one. And you do that until the bag is empty. And then you put them all back in, and then you repeat the process. They call this the 7-bag system. And so what that allows you to, what that means is that you'll get a you're guaranteed to get every piece every 7 pieces. And what that has let people do is create openings, because the pieces that you get are predictable enough to be able to do that. I messed up. I don't think I can recover from that. I can make it into a T-spin, sure. Okay. And here's where I go a little bit faster. And teams mode actually gets kind of difficult. That's an eyepiece dependency. I want to clear that as quickly as I can. Nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Might be it. It might not be it if I'm very careful with how I place things. That was not the right move. Pretty close though. Alright, go ahead and spectate to get the XP here. Unfortunately, the team was 4th. Two KOs. You know, a lot of CPUs here. Yeah, not too bad. But we have rolled over to midnight. If you see at the bottom of my my screen here, or like the bottom of the stream rather, if you can read that orange text. We have rolled over to midnight. It is now December 6th, 2025 at 12:02, which means we get a new set of tickets. Finish in the top 50 twice in Touch 99 online battles. Reach a maximum combo 3 in Touch 99 online battles. Get 5 KOs in a single CPU battle, and complete a total of 5 triples in marathon mode. Okay, we're gonna start with we're gonna go backwards. Start with the marathon mode. I'm going to turn this down just a tiny bit. Triples are a little bit annoying to get. Sometimes I overthink about how to do them. It's not terribly difficult, but you do have to be careful. I may have messed things up already. Ashers, welcome in. Having fun, yes. The theme is alright. Theme's alright. There have been worse themes. I don't think I would use it myself, but it's not bad. That's one triple. That is not a triple. This is a triple. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. We need one more triple to get this. We should be able to get it with that. That's 5, and then we can top out. Yeah, I hope you're having a good night. This stream won't last for too long. But we will probably go for a little bit longer. Yeah, so normally these Tetris 99 themes that are late in the night usually only last for about an hour-ish. Sometimes an hour and a half. 5 KOs in a single CPU battle, so that we can cheat a little bit. We can turn down the CPU level, and we can turn up the badges. So badges add to this, or strengthen your attacks. One, two, three. Okay, this works. And I messed up. Oh well, it's not like I need a PCO for that anyway. We're gonna get plenty of KOs here, especially before wide. Not like that. As good as can be, given the circumstances, been busy trying to get on top of memory epidemic in the tech sphere. I was just so panicked with that. Yeah, I've heard, what was it? The makers of Crucial have exited the, or are planning to exit the business. Which is a shame. Or at least the consumer area. Yeah, I haven't been following it too much. I've just heard things here and there. It always seems to be some sort of computer part. Before it was GPUs, and now it's memory. Yeah, hopefully things get cheaper soon. Thankfully, I don't need. Well, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that yet. Thankfully, I'm not in any need of any computer components right now. But it's unfortunate for those who do. We're at 13 KOs. I can just top out. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, Micron is leaving the consumer side. All you need to know is that the same RAM went from 150 to 600. Okay, I didn't see any prices. So that's a steep jump. Yeah, that sounds really bad. Yeah, well, good luck. Hope you get cheap-ish prices. $20 KOs. It's way more than we needed. Alright, and then this basically we just need to play twice. Or once. I'm gonna do this in Invictus. It doesn't get us any extra points, but also we've already gotten the themes, so the points don't matter. Invictus is basically the higher level lobby, so if you've won once, you get access to this lobby, which is harder, but also in a way easier because it's full of bots. But it also gets you more XP. I wonder if I can maintain this for a while. Certainly not the way to maintain that, but oh well. I need a better strategy than this. This is not how you build a center well. Okay, that flattens that out. And we use this to create a T-spin there. Fill out that dependency first. think. Yes, okay, that gets me that. Got a T-spin there. Can I donate? Yes, although a little bit iffy. I can use a T-spin mini for this one. Do my back-to-back. I can set up a floating T-spin there. And set up a non-T-spin, apparently. Cool. Yeah. Not too bad. I would like to see... so sometimes the themes forget, for some reason, to do a top 10 version of the Invictus lobby. And it just defaults to the regular one. The theme that I like to use is like that. Which is unfortunate, because it's a pretty good team. So we'll see if this one has it. Assuming we get to the top 10. I had it and I killed it. I looked at it wrong. I don't think this is a thing. Also, this is pretty risky. I head off to lock on some animation rights. Good night. Oh, thanks for dropping by. Good night. Good luck on the animation work. We're probably going to be finishing up here soon anyway. Got one more ticket to go. We're already past the hour. So I won't be missing too much. Alright, see ya. Oh, I can't believe I was on random the whole time. That's A little bit unfortunate, but oh well. I'm gonna donate there, and we get a T-spin triple there. Set up there. And I have made a well, it's a little bit, well, no, it's a 4 wide. I guess this is fine. It's not quite right, though. Close enough? Close enough. Alright. Left hand well it is. Too wide. Spin there, Tetris there. Oh, that's the wrong piece. Oh, of course gravity would do that too. Alright. Can we keep going? Drop that in there, drop this in here. Oh, come on. There we go. That one was a mistake, but I think we can recover by doing this. Yeah. Hoping to get a TP soon. Those are 2 eye dependencies. And I'm pretty sure it's intentional that you can't see anything when you're up here. If you're sending out this much garbage, it's all you need to see. You're already being overpowering. And back down we go, alright. Oh, they didn't do a theme, okay. They kept the sounds, but they don't have a they don't have the background. Unfortunate. Alright, 5th place. There are 4 other people left. Never mind. Tetris Maximus. Very good. A new player icon too. These are all the people who are in here. And these are stats for this one. Alright, well, I think a win is a good place to end it there. We got the theme, we got the tickets, we got both sets of tickets. And we tried out all the modes again this time around. So I think that's it. This brings us to the end of the week. It's now Saturday, technically. So yeah. Next week is going to be a bit of a weird week because stuff is happening IRL. So I would still like to stream, but it might be at times that I usually don't stream at. It might be a few hours earlier. So for those of you in Europe, congrats. This might be your time. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I'll have the schedule out sooner rather than later. Anytime. For those of you not in the Discord, there it is. If you want more Tetris content? Sometimes I post here. I haven't posted there recently, but on occasion I will. The intention with that was supposed to be, because I was playing a whole lot of Tetris, more Tetris than would fit in my schedule, so the intention was to play there and upload videos there so I can play off stream, but I haven't been able to, I haven't done that recently, but you know, might show up soon-ish, maybe. Anything else? I think that's it. So thank you all for coming. I know this is the pretty late, later than my usual time. There's gotta be something else. But in any case, Twitch, stick around. We're gonna find something to raid. YouTube, if the person I find is dual streaming, then I will send you over there as well, manually. But otherwise, we'll end it there. And thank you all for coming, and good night. See you next time. Bye. Wait, I forgot. We need to go look at what this new thing is. I don't remember what this is. So I know the L, I think, L has something to do with number of lines? Oh no, play 20 times the Invictus mode. And then this one, collect 999 tickets. Ah, I guess we are at that. Okay. Yeah. There's another one where you have to collect 999. That's part of the reason why I created the second channel, is so that we can get there off stream rather sooner. But I haven't been playing, so may or may not end up getting there. In any case, now that we've seen that, once again, thank you all for coming, and see you next time. Bye. And stick around for the raid. Okay. The Tetris categories seems, or the various Tetris categories rather, seem very devoid of VTubers, which is interesting. So I said we're gonna go visit, actually this seems pretty fitting. Random is making a watch, and it seems to be Tetrio themed, which is quite fitting for what we were just playing. Tetrio, if you don't know, is a Tetris inspired game. It's free to play in the browser. I do play it on stream here and there. Definitely go check that out if you're interested in that. But yeah, he's making watches. Anyway, I don't know if he's wrapping up soon, but or actually, is he? He's showing off the Tetrio watch. I don't know if he's making that or if he's just showing it off. Anyway, here's the raid message. YouTube, he's not dual streaming, so we're just gonna end it there for that one. The raid message for those of you on Twitch is there. Go ahead and copy that and paste it when we get there. And for both platforms, thank you for coming and good night. See you next time. Bye.